Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and as I said, I'm back! Episode 21 now on Megabonk, so doing a double recording, but I split it up to 1 hour, so we're gonna do an experiment. The question is, use Clank, which gains 1 crit per level, or use Bush, because right, random enemies are marked also gains 1% crit damage. So what are their stats? Right, because those are the only one that starts with shooting weapons, like with guns. Which has more pickup range, he has a little bit of evasion, he has pretty good jump height, he has 1% movement speed. Clank is a little bit faster, he has way less health, of course. I know that he's a kid, so let's do the build. I was thinking about one point, and I think you need question is the projectile count with that build. A projectile count, and then damage probably, or precision. Either one of those, and you go with XP and luck. Right, and sniper, and her. But because this is my thought for like the full arsenal build, so attack speed is important, not that is not important. Turbo socks is too important to not take. Crystal we're gonna leave on. We're gonna remove Ice Crystal. We're gonna remove Elite Spawn Increase, even though that's really good. So blue. There's a few things we want from blue, I think. No, we want to deactivate most of the blues here, because we want to have a higher chance to get backpacks. That's what we want from that. And here we want to have a higher possible chance to get Slutty Cannons and getting the ghost. And remove the snake. Oh, and have all of those, okay. Good. I think that should be it. So the goal is here, for example, to get like attack speed, get movement speed, get forbidden uses, and then like you want to get ghosts, you want to get Bob, of course, obviously you want to get soul harvester if possible. You want to get Slutty Cannons and stuff like that, right? Because this is going to be the full arsenal build, as I said. So XP, luck damage, and maybe crit, or maybe quantity, but we will see. So sniper, Slutty, shotgun, and revolver, because those are the weapons that are like actual weapons, you know, in those terms. Right, so. So let's do the run. So we did Clank or about Bush, right? Yeah. First have Sword, Bone, Aura, Axe, Aegis, Bow, Unranked Warrior, Stagger, Sniper Rifle, Tornado, Frostwalker, Poison Blast, Cold Executioner, Ice, Copter Sword, Blood Magic, Katana, and this is of course the Split Sky Sight, or whatever we call it. So let's use Bush. Yeah, because he gains crit damage. Makes the crit damage sound pretty good. So let's go with Bush. And let's do. We go with tier 3 right away though, is the question. Yes, let's do it. Let's go. Right, he has like really bad jump. His jump height is pretty bad. Attack speed maybe XP would have been better there actually. And it feels so odd when you're used to like characters with really good. But a chance. Damn, it's Tome. No, we did wrong. We did wrong. My bad. Weapon slots. Yeah. And we're gonna go with crit and we're gonna go with damage, so we're not gonna go with quantity. Even though quantity is very, very beneficial for another thing. Right, because we cannot sacrifice not having luck, I don't think. Yeah, we did get those, okay, good. Right, we removed quantity. Yes. So we go XP, luck, damage, and precision. Let's try this again. T3, boom. Oh, legendary guy. Legendary shady guy over there. Just want to see what he has. The question is though, do we go with oh man, there's the pot though. But I mean it doesn't matter because we cannot get it unlocked anyway. Spice Meatball is insane though, but I think Holy Book is the best there actually. Quick count. Time Bracelet. Big chance. Actually attack speed. I don't want to waste rerolls early here. Attack speed I think is more important than damage right now. Yo. King okay, we're getting that insane. Okay, we already saw Holy Book, so we take the pot. We need to make sure that we don't die. Nah, the sniper rifle upgrade is just too good there. Crystal is going to help keep us safe. Shield is insane. Let's just take that because we have a second man shrine. Just a crit chance. The XP Tome was there as well. Slutty Rocket. Crit chance. Wow, when we get caught the microwave off more things. That's interesting because that means that if we happen to get Slutty Cannon, that's really good. full game would have been better there. I really want to try and go back to that micro so we can make sure that we can get the whole book, because that could save us from this long wave. Slutty Rocket? It's called Slutty Rocket, right? Yeah. Oh, it's just absolutely insane. Right, I would be doing the curves, but one totally going in one direction. I'm going to kill them. Bye now. Good chance. Whereas 8% life steal, so this is really bad. That was not the ordinary guy. The hell did we see the ordinary guy now? No, come on. It's really bad. Imagine, right, if that legendary that we saw there, shady guy, imagine if that was the first guy and that we just circle around and imagine all confused. Imagine if there was another legendary guy like I was used to him. If I was the man using two legendary guys. It seems to be the case actually. Which is bad because I see you know the holy book and most of that. Now there's way too few here. I'll try to sacrifice the way out. Refresh. Okay. Luck. Good chance. Shotgun you. It's funny about the guy confused the same like shady guy from another shady guy. Seems to be what happening. Is that kind of good? Getting huge sniper levels. It's insane, like level 13 stack on the first stage. It's not the same guy because he doesn't have the pot. But maybe you can only get one pot, I don't know. The book is still probably listed because we have one thing. And it's the whole idea for the full arsenal build by and stuff like that. Like maybe we call this episode full arsenal, not really build guide, you know what, you know. For this thing you have to take that point, okay. Refresh, nah. Damn, it's almost the thing we need. No, that's the... wow. Wait, so everyone except mine is gonna die. Oh, look, actually. So the book is the same if you stack it. So damage don't do. Maybe we could start one insane amount of time here on the first stage to get insane. So what the bosses? These. Slutty Cannon, as I said, we won't put Slutty Cannon still. And the heel bad. Slutty piece. Exploding. Damage. Exploding. Damage. It's not a solid 15 system, by the way. The main problem is that we don't have lifesteal. We can do the full issues here. Slutty Rockets. No, that's... Okay, but how much? We only had 10 curse left, yeah, 10 curse. Did we get all shady guys? I think we did. That was insane, right? That was like 3 shady guys on one stage. Okay, we take one and then we vanish if we get a second one. Yeah, 4 more whites and 1 shady guy. I'm gonna set up soon. So this was of course the whole idea for the whole full arsenal that we have. At first I thought that I should around the ghosts, but ghosts... I mean, ghosts are technically weapons, right? But we really away the ghosts are his hands, so we can see when it's a guy or something. Yeah, the second one is just insane. Because it crits a lot. See a chest there. One explorer. Damage stone. And there's the one shady guy. The mirror is pretty good, but now let's get Outbound. I would want to get that though. Hopefully we don't get rid of the ghost. Lucky. Okay. Next be increasing things. Oh, did we use the wood roll then? Or did we even have a wood roll? I thought we never had a wood roll to begin with. No. That's really too late. And there's 2 more whites on stage. If we get 1 more Turbosops, I think I will get rid of it. Crit damage actually. There's the lifesteal, which is so important. Chance. So I want to combine this with the money here. Now we gain the money. Very nice. And 2.2 XP gain even though our XP Tome is only level 4. Crit chance. See what I mean with full arsenal here. It's pretty insane with the breakdowns and stuff. because the one's there is. Slutty Rocket. Cannon, Ofcourse, that's all Ofcourse is. That's insane. 4 Slutty Rockets. Or Slutty Cannon rather. Yeah, I'm Slutty Cannon. So I mean, imagine if this ends up being a tier 3 tier and some first attempt and stuff like that, and that just means that it's full awesome. It's like an insane area. That's a good chance. That's the magnet. Shotgun. Okay, let's break the bombs. Sniper up in Buster Hoodie. Tome. Good chance. Revolver. Sniper rifle. Swing. Damage. Break the count. That's insane. Good chance. Damage. Maybe that was too early to pick it up. Magnet and Tome. XP gain. I think since we got that we have another magnet because the previous magnet put them in the damage stone. Good chance. Shotgun. Damage. Luck. Is this one shot potential yet? Yeah, maybe soon. Or crit. More crit is nice. No, 5 of them. Just Xenoxis. so I think we need to spawn a boss here. Damage storm. It's taking a while to get there though. Like I started going into the city area here. This location is not the best here. Look at this melt. We can still die very quickly here. Careful though. Off. And then ban, I think, if we click on one. Crit chance, damage zone. Just take a little bit of a sip here. So we're 3 times XP gain, which is not super high. I don't want to get too far away now from the space. I was hoping for magnet somewhere, and stuff like that. So we did miss an OI. Right, yeah, we did miss an OI, which is actually the thing down there. So we can go on to something like that. Now we're going to take this so we can survive a little bit longer here. Good. I see that. Good chance. Damage. Damage. My shit now. Yeah, no, 2 minutes. It's a bit scary. No. Okay, I was a bit dismayed. We could have survived long there. Okay, only one was cursed on the stage. 5 shady guys though. Don't get it immediately nice. It's a bit of a waste. I want to find shady guys though pretty quickly and let's find the wise. So I need to use the players next row here. I don't know how expensive the shady guy is gonna be with some shady guy here. Crit chance is 168. Attack speed is what? 138. Okay, so I think that's bigger. Yeah, that's bigger. Echo Shard is insane. Let's just take this for fun. I don't know how we kill them. Okay, that is good actually. Here's the thing, like, I would love to one-shot the boss, although the one-shot is clear. We want to be doing it fast, so I have to, you know. And then extra jumps are really good, because you can really run for the final boss. Hopefully we can grip on the wise. Refresh, badly. You know, the other thing was good here. Do we have any unstable transfusions yet? We do have 2 of the cards. We don't have 1 of the unstable transfusions yet, so unstable transfusions will go. Gym sauce. Yes, beef-ring. Beef-ring is big, by the way, because of what it's been. We're taking damage from. But that's just because they're only healing gold gain actually. Okay, chance. I don't want to be too late with getting the things, by the way, the shrines. Difficulty. Experience doing it, yeah. Slutty Rockets. Doesn't know why. Be careful here. Refresh. Unstable transfusion is insane. That's insane. That's going to be important for the boss fight as well. Experience gain. Taking damage. Lucky. 1% luck, it's very, very low. I'm gonna try. We still have 2 more shady guys, more 2 main wise, 2 units. Yeah, of course there is no boss before we go into the shrine and stuff like that. There's no boss at this point. It's of course the first time I got into the tier 3 stage, I didn't know about that and stuff like that. Nah, Echo Shard is too big. It needs bigger. Yeah. So we're at 1.6. And Echo Shards again. 3k. And each Echo Shard is 5% chance to spawn XP Shard. And I believe it doesn't add those together. Oh man. fire actually. That could save us against the fundamentals. We're taking the bank over here. Good damage. XP gain. Rocket. Gain. Crit chance, experience gain, Revolver, sniper rifle, stone, shotgun, Slutty Rocket, experience Tome, Revolver, crit chance, 100% crit chance now. Refresh, Time Bracelet. 1.7 times XP now. Tome. 4.9 now. Big up range. Yes, nice, very nice. Tome. Yeah, that's very good. Hopefully we won't lose any branches here. Branches is the worst we can use here because we're gonna need branches for the boss fight unless we one-shot the boss. So now we're at 5.6 then instead. Then I would have loved to refresh here, but great. Because crit is so much damage and of course the more damage varies. Well, we only have 1 point in power multiplying power per chance, which is the same mistake. I bet it's so low on me. For magnet. Experience. Damage. Crit chance. Experience. Damage is to the shotgun. Crit chance. Sniper rifle. Experience. Sniper rifle, good chance, XP gain, shotgun, luck, good chance, Amazon, sniper rifle, potential fall damage is pretty insane. I mean, we don't have super much damage, but okay. XP Tome. I want to pick up all the chance on the map if possible here. Good chance. Damage stone. Experience gain. Damage stone. Chance. Lots of the chance. On the stage at least. like 7.2, almost like the experience maximum. I think we can get one just here. So we only have what? 0 keys, because we sacrificed, yeah, we lost keys actually in the microwaves. So I'm pretty certain we had 1 key at one point. Oh, that's insane. Okay, that's gonna add a lot more damage. Right here. That one was very hard to see that way. Sniper rifle. I'm not trying to go towards the short run here, so we're at 85% difficult or 84% difficult. It's a bit risky being too far away from the thing now. Movement speed, proper count. Okay, that's very nice. Damage. I mean, if we can stay a long time in the stage battle, that would be insane. Tombstone. Break the bounces. Some very break the bounces from the wall. Good actually. You seem to be good. Damage. No damage. Although I can imagine though if we lack Tome so that luck would give crit damage and crit chance into one light, yeah, this is a bit risky here. Damage. I think we need to restore the black to over 1 now. Please, please, please. That's the speed board effect though. We need to. Okay, finals. Or do we one shot? This one shot. I know that if we don't do stupid mistakes, this shouldn't be super hard. This can be hard depending on how close he gets. We have 3 humps. I'm trying to recover health now. The main problem is that he hasn't spawned any extra enemies. Only 2 piles this time. And then there's gonna be one more, I think, one more like stoppage of this, and then we're done with the next pretty much. Might look easy so far, but we can die very very quickly for the combo. No, that's one way. Perfectly good. Okay, the other 2 aren't too hard. And the movement speed has actually helped us a lot here actually. The problem is that he's right here. Yoink! Yeah, so I mean, guide successful I guess. You stop. Nice. Can we break my previous kill record on this question? No. Because sadly we're not gonna spawn that many chests. That's the thing. And we did use up, well I mean we didn't have a revive, but we did use up the speedy boy. Well I mean you don't use up it, but yeah, but speedy boy. Upon taking damage below 50%, slow damage and they did damage when that happens. The speed bar is actually very good because it's almost like a single revive, but it doesn't like stop time completely, it slows down time. Yeah, slow down time. It's a red XP. Damage. 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 Chance. Damage. I feel like moving around of things is actually going to be important because I know that there are people that just stand still, but since we don't have item use, because I don't want to rely on item use. Pick the bounce, good chance, damage, revolver, sniper rifle. Overhyped and we can go over the maximum because we have the pot, so this would have gotten us the thing if this would have been a black. This would have been a black, we would have gotten there, we would have gotten the slap at this point because we actually have 41 XP. really wish we could reach 100,000, but I don't think that we reach 100,000 and we'll have to be some out. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I think the main problem is our attack speed. I feel like even though damage is pretty nice, we have a slowdown happen there. I won't get knocked off the stage yet, I think. But that was still an insane run, by the way, because I mean sniper rifle damage and Slutty Cannon is only good early on in the game. Slutty Cannon doesn't deal any damage, it's just good early on in the game. And then like my Slutty Cannon is second best weapon, and then it dealt 284.1 million damage. Slutty Cannon isn't that good. So yeah, that's the full arsenal build, which I mean I did this wasn't meant to be like a guide, but you know, I mean the fact that what was that, like, okay, we had one failed run right, one failed tier 3 run right, yeah, because we started with the wrong weapons right, and then the second run was successful because I only started with 2 weapons, and yeah. So yeah, so Bob did pretty decent. Slutty Rocket didn't do that much, but yeah, so this is kind of the idea of the full arsenal, right? So, you know, 14 Time Bracelet, yeah. So like you get ghosts, you get like the Bob's thing. We never got the big thing, the cleaver. No, not the cleaver, but the other thing. Whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called now. Stuff that we didn't get that. We did get 5 Slutty Cannons, so the idea is to have like a lot of like shooting weapons, like sniper, Slutty Rocket, revolver and shotgun. And you can do it either on boost or on the revolver guy, but it seems that the boost is used better, and then you go with the crit tome, you go with the damage tome, you go with the XP tome, you go with luck tome, stuff that, and then you want a lot of ghosts. Time Bracelet is what you want to do, not keys, and stuff that. I saw how the run went. Of course, the first stage was absolutely insane with the amount of legendary guys that showed up and stuff like that, you know. That is pretty insane. And now I have 3 characters that are insanely close to gold here. That was pretty good. Skins. Yeah, so that's nice. So as you see here, for example, yeah, as Vlad used pot stainless steel, so yeah, you know. And hey, maybe since we have all of these weapons unlocked, maybe this type of build would theoretically work on him, except you would not get one of the weapons. I'm guessing since shotgun was the second best weapon, you would have blood medic, sniper rifle, shotgun, and revolver. You know, probably then. But it might just be that the bush has the scaling he has, that's why that one worked, and that it would not work on Vlad. You know, that's what it's called again. A soul harvester, because soul harvester technically does have like a souls that you shoot out. So you can see here the stuff we had on and stuff that, yeah. Let's just unlock this here. Let's just unlock the Sakura bar bush boom. Nice. That was pretty good, yes. Random enemies unlocked, also gain 1% crit damage per level. The fact that you use game built-in crit damage is absolutely insane, so you know. I mean, I know that crit damage is good, but it just seems that, okay, like the crit damage doesn't do super much until you're above 100. And then once you're above 100, right, the next big deal is like 200%, which we did manage to get over. Yeah, the final boss wasn't easy. Yeah, actually the turbo socks really saved us, by the way. Because once we had like 1.64 movement speed, by the end, and he used has regular like default like 1.7 movement speed and stuff like that, and we got to like 1.68 I think in movement speed. Right, and the turbo socks give you 15%, which is actually very, very good. So yeah. And I could have left the turbo skates on because the faster you move, the more attack speed you gain and stuff like that. That would have been pretty good during the run, but yeah, you know. I really wanted to get the energy core because the energy core would have been a big part of the build as well. And maybe Bloody Cleaver because, yeah, but Bloody Cleaver is of course bad on Blood and stuff like that, but yeah. So you know, that's gonna do it for part 21 everyone, and yeah, so part 21 I will call technically like a semi-guide, like I will call it like full arsenal, like build showcase or something like that maybe. But yeah, hope you all will enjoy this, you know, hope you all had a good time, you know. I mean, it wasn't a kill record or anything right during that run, but yeah. So tier 2 has like a lot of characters now, or a few characters to clear with and stuff like that, yeah. But yeah, I think the full arsenal could probably work on several characters though, and stuff like that. It's just that you have to prioritize certain weapons, right? And yeah. But I mean, I know that the snipers always strong, but we got very, very lucky with the sniper level ups there. Like I mean, the amount of purple upgrades we got, the amount of blue upgrades we got, like, was very, very big. Like we got very few green and stuff that, you know. And that is something, you know, that is very, very important, you know. So yeah, the response of characters that are close to yeah, Amog is closest at 84, then Blad at 79, Bush at 73, so yeah. Hope you all enjoy this, you know, and stuff that. So yeah, so I will upload probably both part today, we will see. Hope you all enjoy this though, and hopefully the microphone won't be annoying with you know, like the beast or like a good voice or whatever. But I hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all next time.